If I were to show you this Toy Biz Mutant Armor Series X-Men figure from 1996 without showing you kind of the nameplate, could you guess who this is? Maybe some odd villain that appeared in a few issues. Believe it or not, this is actually Professor Xavier in the Astral Plane armor. So he's obviously the leader of the X-Men. And the story goes that his mind is so strong he can actually have his body, leave his body and project his astral form anywhere in the world. And then he becomes a fighting member of the team. He has armor and weapons, and you can see there's a guide here. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different pieces of armor and weapons. And so you've seen some previous episodes here. I opened up that Psylocke. I've opened up that Weapon X. I've opened up White Queen. I don't have any of those yet. And some of these are pretty cool. So you have the X-Men, the headquarters there. That's pretty cool. The Wolverine Jeep's all right. But yeah, when I saw this, I had to open it. I mean, it's his astral form of Professor X. And if you're a fan of X-Men, which, I mean, who wasn't a fan of X-Men in the 90s? The Toy Biz, the original Toy Biz X-Men line, the Professor X figure, is one you had to have. I mean, he's the leader. And he was pretty cool. Even his wheelchair. We get a free trading card here. So we have Guido versus Blob. That's kind of a cool fight. A big old muscle guy versus a big old large dude. This is from the Clear Ultra 95 series. So, yeah, so I guess it's from X Factor 107. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so let's open up this Professor X. I mean, unless you're like a huge, I guess, comics or toy nerd. I mean, if you just saw that loose somewhere at a flea market, you'd have no idea what that is. There is no way you would say that is Professor Charles Xavier. But he's pretty buff, man. I guess if you're going to project yourself in astral form, you're going to be looking pretty good. You don't want to look like the Blob, I guess. So let's take all these out. So that's his front mental blast pad. Some very specific things. B is his front cerebral booster. This is his psychic shield. These are his neural leg guards. They're really kind of stretching on the copy for some of this stuff. Neural leg guards. Silly. Rear mental blast pad. F is a front cerebral booster. And then G, this guy here, is a psychic blast. So we are going to assemble him. So these leg guards. I got like little red deals. I don't know if there's a left and a right. Let's see. They have different letters on them, so maybe. So these go on his legs. I wonder what he fights in his astral form. Are they fighting like Sentinels? Are they fighting Magneto? Sabretooth? Are they fighting Injustice? Are they fighting Juggernaut? Apocalypse? Let's see. Now, this has obviously been in a prison for 21 years, so I'm sure Professor X is glad to get out of there. He could have used his astral form has been in suspended animation. That is not going on too easy. Let's see, here's his front armor. No, that's his back. You know what? It said A on it, so I figured it was his front. I guess I should have paid a little bit more attention to what it looked like. So he's getting to be some kind of like Super Samurai Squad type of stuff, some kind of Power Ranger looking thing. Toy Biz made a lot of these sort of shiny armor things with the Iron Man line, and some of the Marvel stuff too. She's not on here, but if you saw me open the Ninja Lady Deathbird or whatever her name is. Alright, so what in the world? These are his... He's going off his front and his back, I guess. So he's got some kind of belt. I guess this would go in the front. I guess no, that's the same. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is a weird one. I've never seen this, and I came across it on eBay. A guy was selling a bunch of carded figures for like $5, so of course I had to have it. And this is a struggle, man. I turn 34 years old next week, and I'm struggling to get this together. I can't imagine what a kid in 1996 would have gone through to try to get this together. These boot things, these neural leg guards are really a pain in the buttocks. Maybe I'll put them on upside down. Maybe that's what it is. No, it's showing like that. I don't know. These aren't going on well. His legs are going to be very vulnerable to neural attacks. Alright. So, and he's got this, what do they call this? A psychic blast. Oh, his shield goes on there. What in tarnation? So he's got like a spring-loaded arm. And the shield supposedly goes on that arm. Does it do something? Does it spin? Does it make a... It looks like what they probably did is repurpose this from another figure and didn't really... See, I thought this looked really cool. And it is cool, don't get me wrong, it's very cool. But it's kind of bootleg. Kind of bootleg, so... I'm trying to figure out how this shield goes on there. You see it's got like a spring-loaded doohickey, and then this is just kind of a... I realize this is probably very boring for you. I apologize. I don't know. I'm going to call the Toy Biz customer service number. If I could do that and film at the same time, I would totally do that. Yep. Oh, there we go. So you can kind of see it sort of kind of fits in there, but not really. Like, it doesn't stay back, and there's nothing to really like launch it with. Like, so it kind of, you can kind of see that. So if you push it back, it sort of launches. But it doesn't, there's nothing really to keep it. Oh, and then I broke it. Oh no, the little peg just came out. There we go. So yeah, you can see, I don't know, that's kind of weird. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess it shoots, but it's a shield. He's not Captain America. I would think this thing would go in there and this would shoot. I mean, that would make sense, but it's obviously too wide to do that. Like, that should be the thing that shoots. It's a psychic blast, for goodness sake. But Like, why would he be holding a psychic blast in his hand? So I don't know. I think probably what they did is they just kind of repurposed some stuff from another figure, and made this Astral plain armor Professor Xavier. But I don't know. He's still pretty cool. I like him. I think he's neat. He's different, but yeah, the whole functionality aspect is just not there. So thanks for watching. I definitely have some more X-Men figures for you, some more Marvel Toy Biz, and hopefully they work out a little bit better than this one.